Hey guys, Star Watch Media at the Hamptons International Film Festival with the director Michael Walker and star Paula Garcés of the film The Maids Room. So for everyone who hasn't seen the movie, tell me a little bit about your psychological adventure.
The Maids Room is about a maid, Drina, who gets a job working for the Crawford family in the Hamptons, and the son...
She gets knocked up
No, she
by
doesn't.
Mr. Crawford.
Not at all. That's the maid becomes a witness. The son hits somebody in a hit and run, and the maid becomes the only witness. And the family tries to cover it up, and the maid is honest and doesn't want to cover it up. So it becomes a thriller around that situation.
So it's set in the Hamptons, and what a perfect place to have your world premiere at the Hamptons. So tell me about why you chose the Hamptons setting to illustrate sort of the power play dynamics that are happening in the movie.
Well, part of it was that I lived close by, not in the Hamptons, but not too far away, and so that was definitely part of it. But it was also the Hamptons is a unique place where there's a lot of money and power, and it was a place that fit the situation very well. It's also isolated from the rest of the world. People have these big houses behind hedges that that don't interact very much, except in the sort of social world outside of them, and it became a nice closed atmosphere to put a maid in peril.
So, Paula, tell me a little bit about your character. She sounds like she has a constant inner dialogue going on that she can't always speak up about. So tell me about playing a character like that.
Well, you hit the nail right in the head. She's Drina is a very, I would say, elegant, humble, very driven type of person who's here in this country illegally, and the reason why she's a maid is because she wants to make money to educate herself. She wants to go to school here, and so with all of that being said, she does her job very humbly but with a lot of self-respect and dignity, and then she finds herself in this situation which is conflicting for her moral standards, but she's also conflicted by economic reasons and this family that she's very intrigued and very just curious about. I don't think she's ever seen a mansion like this before, so all of these elements and the elements of nature all have come to play, and so it was a little hard for me because I have a lot of scenes where I don't really say anything, but I have to say a lot with my emotions and my face. So I had to have a lot of trust in the director, and we only had 18 days to do it, so I just dove right in and didn't have really a lot of time to think about anything else or get distracted. And thank God I trusted him, because I saw the movie yesterday for the first time with a sold-out audience, which was really scary. And it was amazing. It was wonderful. I got lost in the story, which I never do watching myself. I'm usually like, oh, I look really ugly in that scene, or oh, I should have not did that, or why is my face doing that, or I forgot all about that. So I really loved it and was very excited to do a suspense thriller, which this really is.
Well, she doesn't look ugly at all in the film, so that helps, I'm sure.
Thanks to him and our cinematographer.
Well, I think that there are a lot of films coming out now that do explore the sort of human social hierarchy. And, on the surface, the movie is about, a boy who commits a crime and you have to keep it secret. But what are some of the underlying, hierarchical things that you're exploring? 12 Years a Slave is also at the festival. And clearly, even though the film isn't exploring slavery, it is a form of slavery in a sense.
It's not, being a maid isn't being a slave. Right. And The Maids Room doesn't really talk about slavery, but it's more about power. I haven't seen 12 Years a Slave, but I'm sure it touches on some themes of power and powerlessness. So, and that's definitely what The Maids Room is about. So I'd say the theme that The Maids Room is most about is power and powerlessness, and how someone with a lot of power manipulates things like truth, and when they commit a crime and try to cover it up, how they step outside and become sort of powerless, even though they still have a certain amount of power from their background. So.
what I loved most about the film, and what I was shocked that I was able to experience, is as an actress in the film, I had a very clear vision of what my side was, which was the immigrant side, the Drina, the maid side, and these maybe like big white bad people who are very powerful or whatever. And when I saw the film yesterday for the first time, I really experienced something else. It's not so black and white on which issue your side is on. It's very gray for me now, especially that I'm pregnant now and carrying a son. It really shocked me how I really was sometimes on the side of the Crawfords, like how far would you go for your own son's safety or to protect him. So it really shocked me that I wasn't so like one-sided on the film. And again, it's a testament to Michael Walker's writing and directing, that it really makes you reflect on your own morality and reflect on, oh my God, maybe I would do something as horrible as that, or as cool as that, or try to cover something up. So it's a film that you'll definitely be conflicted by, and you'll definitely come out talking about these issues. And then you'll be scared, and it'll be suspenseful, and you won't breathe for a while, but you'll be all right.
Yeah, it's about a lot of things, and it's an emotional movie, but it's also, I mean, above all, it's a thriller, and it's a fun film to watch, and hopefully, it's, I mean, it's definitely suspenseful. So.
Well, congratulations, you guys. It sounds like the world premiere went really, really well, and you guys are going to be at Austin Film Festival, so congratulations. I look forward to it.